Hey everybody, and welcome to Top Comics to Pre-Order in a Flash. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is a real quick show where we show you some of the biggest and best books that you want to pre-order. Your pre-orders are due by this Sunday around 9 o'clock to not miss out on some of the best comics. So you don't miss them when you go into your store. You go to the shelf, they're not there. It's because you didn't pre-order
Should
them.
have pre-ordered.
Should have pre-ordered. But there's some really good books coming out this week, so we want to give you a big heads up with this In a Flash show. And we're going to start off.
Thunderbolts #1. This is a new Thunderbolts miniseries, and this one features Bucky. Now that he has all this new intel that he has inherited from the Outer Circle in that Captain America series he was in, he's going to use that information to get justice against the establishment. He's going to assemble a Black Ops team of various heroes to pursue high-profile targets like Red Skull, Kingpin, and Doctor Doom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Batman Offworld. This is a new mini-series by big creative team Jason Aaron and artist by Doug Mahnke. And in this, a young Batman, it seems like this is early in his career, is on patrol. It's a normal night when he runs into a criminal he's not expecting. It's an alien.
Ooh.
This kind of opens the world of aliens and space and all of that to Batman, where he has to decide he's going to go to space to take on this big threat for the first time. Sounds really cool, kind of Batman fish out of water in space. So don't miss this one. I think this one's going to be pretty big.
Next is Sentry #1. This is a new Sentry miniseries, and instead of the normal Sentry that you see there, this is about a group of people all over the world who are suddenly manifesting Sentry's powers, but also
Ooh.
experiencing parts of his memories as well. And which one of them will emerge as the Sentry, or will any of them survive long enough to actually be the Sentry?
Ooh. I like the Century. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
Next up is the Holy Roller. This is a new one from Image, and check out this creative team. You've got Rick Remender. You've also got Andy Samberg
Yeah.
of SNL fame, and you have Joe Troman from Fallout Boy, all working on this about a professional bowler who has to give up his career to go home to take care of his ailing father, only to discover that his hometown is overrun by neo Nazis, and so he's going to take up his bowling ball, his trick bowling balls, to set the town right. Sounds really fun, overly violent and funny. Just definitely going to be a big one.
Next is Marvel Voices Avengers. Not a lot of story details about these specific stories in this book yet, but you know the drill with the Marvel Voices books. This is going to feature 4 different tales of Earth's mightiest heroes from all different walks of life.
Next up, we have Titans Beast Boy. Uh, Titans Beast Boy World Evolution or Beast World
Beast World,
Evolution
yeah.
one shot. There's a lot of text on this cover. So what is this? We're getting ready for the big Beast World story that's going to be across the DC universe, leading out of Titans. This is actually a collection of some older issues. It's going to have Teen Titans #5, Tales of the New Teen Titans #3, and a story from Action Comics 1052. And each reveals a piece to the history of Beast Boy and what part he may be playing in the Beast World story. So, not new material, but kind of to prep you for the Beast World story.
Next is a new book, Basic Instinct #1. This is about an anonymous artist whose inspiration comes from famous murders, and they're opening a new art exhibit based on the infamous Ice Pick murder. But when one of the security guards is murdered on the first night of that exhibit, the art director is going to be thrust into an investigation and question his own involvement in the whole thing.
Next up, this sounds really interesting. So this one is called Body Bags or Cullen Bunn's Body Bag. This is just maybe a #1, maybe a one shot. We don't know who the artist is. We don't know what's on the inside of it.
Hmm.
It sounds like it could be one of 4 stories about different monsters and kind of Cullen Bunn reinterpreting classic archetypes of monsters and scary stuff. So it sounds like it's going to be really fun. You don't know what you're going to get on the inside. I'm expecting big surprises from this one, but definitely order if you want to try to get all 4 of these. You can work with your store about how you're going to pull that off, but definitely let your store know because this one's probably going to be under ordered.
Next is EDENFROST. This is about a couple of teenage siblings named Alex and Yuli. They use a mystical golem to survive the chaos of the Russian Civil War. They're going to journey through a war-torn Ukraine and face the harsh reality of warfare and ethnic bias and national pride as they fight to find their place in the world.
Next up, we have The Agent. This one sounds really cool. This is about an agent in a narcotics division who heads to a sewer or a kind of sewer bus depot somewhere underground to try and do a bust, only to discover that the dealers there are witches and magic users.
Plot twist.
Yeah, crazy stuff goes down, and this agent ends up learning that maybe she is also a witch and is drafted by a French agency that uses magic to combat magic in this kind of noir detective magic mix book. Sounds really cool.
Yeah.
I like that mix of genres. And that is it for Top Comics. Do pre-order in a flash. Head over to infinityflux.net right now where you can place those pre-orders. Everything you pre-order, you get 10% off of right now. And yeah, don't miss out. Your pre-orders are due Sunday by 9 o'clock. So you don't miss any of these books. And stay tuned for our video coming up on Friday. We'll be going over all these books, the variants, and much more to give you a little bit more detail about what to expect coming up. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.